Hello everyone, welcome back to the official Nerdy channel. Today I've got, well, another Kirby's Adventure video for you guys. This is episode 6. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. This is level 6 Orange Ocean. We'll let the animation play out a little bit. Alright, so here we're going into World 1 of level 6. And you're immediately in water. So what you're going to want to do is swim up to the top here and go in here, this door. You can fight that guy if you want to get the throw power up. You'll see why you might want that in a minute. I don't particularly want it because I just don't like fighting that guy, specifically because there's like some water right there. So these guys are really useful because these guys can give you a double star, which is what you need in order to break those blocks to get the free guy. So you can get those guys to respawn by just going down there. So what you want to try and do is while they're shooting out those little sparkle things, you want to try and swallow them then, so that you can collect the sparkle as well as the anemone, if that's what that is. So right there, I got it. See, and then that's the double star, so you can get your 1-up. Okay, so then you go up this door here, and then swallow both of these guys, because you're going to need the hammer to get into a secret door. Okay, so right here, you just kind of make your way over here, try not to get hit by anything, obviously, and then you can come over here, get your free guy, and you can get your health if you need. And then right here, you're just going to smack that with your hammer real quick, go in the door, and then you've got one of those magic button things that opens up part of the world. So that opens up a museum. I think it has wheel in it. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Alright, so then it doesn't really matter if you lose your hammer after that. You're not going to need it for anything else. At least not in this level. Alright, so then just go back through the door. Avoid these weird bird and fish things, because they will get you if you're not careful. And it is terrible when you get gotten. That should be a philosophical saying. Okay. So you just avoid all these, like, fish and frogs and birds and everything, because you don't want to get hit. Alright. Now I'm going to take the sword because swords are cool. And then, yeah, that is part 1 of level 1. Of level 6, I suppose. Alright, no free guy this time. That's alright. Okay, going into World 2. Well, actually, we'll go to the museum first. Yes. Yep, it is in fact the wheel. So if you need that for some reason, you can get that. Okay. World 2, just kind of avoid problems again. Pretty straightforward, until you die. For right here, just kind of do that so you can get your health, and then go up this, and then that was actually a mistake. I was going to need that later on, so I guess I'll just leave the sword. Doesn't really matter. Alright, now I think there should be another way for me to do what I need to do. I'm gonna just grab this real quick because, might as well. It's useful. It'll kill everything on the screen. But I'm gonna use that. I don't know. Actually, I think okay, so I'll show you my idea. So, what you need the hammer, or not the hammer, the rock for is for that button right there. But I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get a hammer if you swallow both of these guys at the same time. So let's try and lure these guys together so that I can do that. Are they not going to get any closer? Oh, okay. So we got this guy over here. Alright, let's try this thing. Oh, come on. Well, that's kind of bummy. Alright, we'll try another time. See if we get it this time. Alright, maybe if I just fly over here. Oh, that guy just fell off the edge of the map. So, So don't do that. Okay. Here we go. So what you're going to want to do is just kind of sit here and then hover and wait for this guy to come over here. And then jump down, swallow both of them. And yes, you do get hammer. So just run over here, smack that button, go in the room, and then hit your magic button. And then one of these doors will take you underneath your Sparky guy. And yeah, so don't do what I just did, because that's unhealthy. But you can make your way down here and grab this high jump guy, because it'll be useful for going up through here. You might not need to use it, you know, as a weapon, but it's certainly useful. And then get rid of that, so you can grab the fireball, because it's super useful in this portion right here. Okay, so just try to avoid, you know, remaining in contact with those little flying demon things too long, because they kind of explode. So then you can get rid of that and that guy, and you can grab your health and a UFO, which is super fun. Okay, so now we just gotta get across to the other side. So be careful of these little cutter guys, because they will get you if you're not careful. Same with those weird bird things. And then from here on out, you can basically just kind of fly through it. You don't really have to worry about it too much. And now we can go on to the next level. And hey, we got a free guy that time. Free guys are always nice. Okay. Now on to part 3. So this part 3 is a boat. So what you're going to want to do is just make your way through the boat. Or, well, on top of it, I suppose. But, semantics, you know, that's the whole thing. And you might be tempted to go down this area right here, or to the back, but there isn't anything here. I'll show you. So, it's really... yeah. It's really just empty back there, so don't bother going back there. I made that mistake my first time. Also be careful of those two guys, because they will, if you swallow the first guy, then you'll get hit by the second. Okay, so right here you got another hammer guy, and you're going to want to take the hammer, because there's going to be a hidden door coming up that you're going to need a hammer for. Okay. Perfect. So now we've got the hammer guy taken care of. So now what you're going to want to do is make your way up here. Break through there. And I do have a bit of a cold right now, so if you're hearing coughing, that's why. So hit that little bomb thing. And then kill this sword guy. And then when you come through here, you'll be given some health. Oh, and you're actually gonna, yeah, so you're gonna wanna get that laser, so just come back out and do it again so you can swallow the laser guy, because he's actually super important for the next part, which you will definitely need him for. So just grab him real quick, make your way down here, and then up to this door. Once you get here, shoot the lion thing, shoot at that angle so that you can ignite the cannon to shoot you away into this button. And then we open up a little dangly Kirby game of death. Isn't that fun? Alright, so then just go through this door, pretty straightforward. Try not to get hit. It doesn't really matter too much if you have full health, but you know, it's always nice to have full health, and your equipment or your power-ups, whatever. Okay, so right here you're gonna wanna just kill that guy, go across. Okay, and now we are at the end of the level. So that's the end of level 3 in World 6. Or, yeah. No free guy that time, but that's alright. Because you know what? We're about to get some free guys right here. Well, if I can get off the boat anyway. Okay, Crane Fever. Oh, looks like we got the good load up this time. When you have the small guy in the far corner, you know that you're going to get 2 close big guys, which are worth two free guys as opposed to just 1. Alright. Yeah, feeling really good. We just got 4 free guys, so now we can move on to World 4 once we grab these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are out of here. Okay, so World 4 is a bit complicated, but we'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so just make your way through here. And you might want to go... You might want to go up top here, but it's unwise, I think, because there's just a bit more in the way as opposed to down here. You do have to worry about this frog, though. He kind of nicked me right there because I shot the star into the block as opposed to the actual frog, but that's alright. That happens sometimes. Okay, so if you do that, then if you break that little bomb thing, then you'll be able to get that free guy here in a minute. Also, if you come down here and go under this cannon, then you will find that there is some health, so just grab that. And then make your way down here. And I don't have the beam, so I can't actually open that, unfortunately, but basically it would just get you some free guys. So just come down here, and then here in a minute I'll show you where that free guy was that we did later, or earlier. So you just break that little bomb set. Then you can come over here, and I actually really like the cutter, so I'm gonna grab that, because it's just more fun. Also, you can't swallow underwater, you have to make your way onto actual land. Just so you know, because I tried to do that a few times, and, well, it doesn't work. So then just make your way down over here. Be careful of these spiky guys, because they will get you. They're no joke. Alright, so here we are. There's a secret door right there, and that'll just take you to another button, so do that and your problems in life will be solved. Maybe not all of them, but some of them relating to Kirby. Okay, so then past the sword guy, there's some health, so you can grab that. Be careful, because that bomb guy will hose you. There really isn't a way to get around it, so you just gotta be careful with being in the air and everything so that you don't actually get zapped. Okay, so make your way to the door. And it is actually kind of useful to have an umbrella going over here because it'll protect you from falling objects, but I don't really care to bother with an umbrella because it makes falling kind of weird, and I don't know, I just don't really like it. Okay, so be careful of these birds and the coconuts falling because they can be dangerous sometimes. And that is the end of World 4. Hey, we got another free guy. That's awesome. So we get to see the extended dance. You'll love to see it. Alright, so that's World 4. Now, it is time to go on to World 5. Man, I apologize for my cold right now. It's really kind of bugging me. Okay, so over here you're gonna just make your way up the hill. Try not to get smushed by any of these falling guys. I like to use this ice power. I think it's super fun because it's directional ice. I don't know. It's just lower. And that little bomb thing will kill all three of those guys, so you don't have to worry about them. Like, at all. It's lovely. Okay, so we got another swordsman, so just get him out of the way so you can make your way up to the door. And I'm actually going to need that later, come to think of it. But, I'm just gonna break through the bombs first, I suppose. Actually, no. Okay, it doesn't work. Yeah, so basically this little line right here is going to enable us to get another button. As you see right here, there's a cannon, so you need to light the fuse in order to get shot out of a cannon. That's actually something that I would love to do at some point, get shot out of a cannon. I don't know, I just always thought that would be super cool. Probably not the wisest decision, but, you know. Who says I need to do smart things? Okay, so here we are. So just light that fuse real quick with your fire. I don't know if I'm going to make it this time. Fall down the hole. Oh, and I made it just in time. Perfect. And there's your other button. So you just push that, and then that'll open up a shooting gallery. Alright. Now, it's the end of World 5. Or Level 5, my bad. This is World 6. World 5 was a couple weeks ago. You should check that video out if you haven't seen it. And if you don't check it out, then I will be very sad. Because Kirby's been doing all these dances for you guys, and yeah, it's just sad. Alright, so let's do this quick draw real quick. Alright. So we got the first guy. The first few guys are pretty easy. The last guy's really hard though, and it's more intuition based. Man, my throat is not doing so good. Okay, so now it gets a little bit trickier. This guy can sometimes be difficult, but got him that time. Alright, now this guy is really hard to do. So this guy is definitely more intuition based. Yeah. This is 0-1. That's definitely not reaction time. That is simply hoping that I do it right. Now let's go do that egg catcher, because I didn't do that earlier. Maybe we'll get a perfect score and actually get every single one of the minigames perfect today. Alright, so far so good. This is honestly one of my favorite minigames that they have in here. Alas, that, well, I died, so, you know. There is that. Okay, so World 6, last level in World 6, I suppose. So just make your way over here. I don't really care if I lose fire or not, so. Alright, I'm gonna get freeze again. Actually, come to think of it, I'm gonna need something else to get in this door right here. And fireball works really good. I don't think there's a way to get fireball. Maybe if I swallowed two guys at once. Throw? Oh, that would actually work. So wait, hold on. If I... Oh, that's not how that works at all. And I just died. So... Hope you all enjoyed the video. Nah. I'm not actually ending it. I will show you guys, you know, how to do everything. Oh wait, hold on. I'm being dumb. Yeah, no, that's my bad. Because there's some UFOs in this next room, and then you'll be able to break through. This will be interesting. So if you swallow two UFOs at the same time, I guess you get Mike. Okay, so just grab a UFO quick, and then make your way in here, and I lost it immediately, so I'm gonna go grab another one. Luckily, there's a bunch of UFOs in this room, so I am not too worried. Okay, so... There we go. Alright, so once you get that, make your way over here. Try not to do what I did just a little bit ago. And I'll just get ready and... Alright, there we go. So get a double star going right there, so you can make your way into this door, and that'll bring you to another button, which you can open, and then that'll open up the warp star passage. And that warp star passage will allow you to travel instantaneously between worlds, which is super useful when you're trying to jump from world to world, just trying to get something from a particular museum. Super useful, so definitely do that. And then just be careful of all these UFOs, because they just fly around and they're kind of a nuisance. Alright, and then if you go to this bottom one, then you'll be able to fight these ice guys, which are a lot easier than the bomb thrower guys. And it doesn't look like these guys are turning, so I'm just gonna do that and then make my way down. And you're dead. Boom! Look at that. Double star. Wasted him. Alright, so then just kind of fly across here, and then you'll find a door. So then just go through the door, and that'll lead you to another door, which you can then go through, which will take you to these guys. And these guys are actually not that bad to deal with when you have UFO. It does take a little bit sometimes to actually get the star going, but, you know, it's fine overall. Ah! Really, it takes more than... Okay. And just remember to, you know, not get hit like that. But the longer that you hold the attack button, then the better the weapon's going to be. It'll max out after a while and just get you the double star. So just be wary of that. Alright, there we go. And yeah, just be careful of that top guy, because he can really mess things up if you're not careful. Alright, and there's the end of World 6. Or at least the 6th level in World 6. We still gotta do the boss fight yet. This guy is a peach. So let's go whack him with a sword, shall we? This is actually a really interesting concept. I wish that they could have executed it better, because I really like swords, as I've stated before. I should do a video on swords to explain the different types. And, ooh, I am not doing too good. Ah! From the look of Kirby's sword, I'd say it's reminiscent of the Roman gladius almost. It's actually really interesting. Oh, and I just died. But that's fine, because we got 18 lives. So we'll just go right back in and do it all over. And you have to have a sword. You can't have like any other weapon. I know, I've tried. It's kind of a pain, but you get used to it. And sword fights are cool. Speaking of sword fights being cool, Star Wars has good sword fights every once in a while. Yeah, so I heard recently that, you know, that they're gonna make a Rey movie or something, so I'm definitely interested in that. Not because I think it's going to be good, but because I think it's going to be terrible, and I can't wait to I can't wait to watch it. Again, not because I think it's going to be good, but because I think it's going to be terrible, and I think it'll be funny. Okay, so aside from that, basically just keep hitting that guy with a sword, and then you'll get him eventually. And then just jump, get your star, and you have completed World 6. So, thank you all ever so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.